Hello dear students, today we will see lesson number 10, learning with Ladybird. But before we discuss the questions from the text, I just want to tell you what are the things that we will be seeing for today's class. The first we have the usage of past and past continuous tense. So though we have already seen in the previous classes, yet today we are going to see the usage only. I am not asking to write the chart and learn all these things, but only you will have recollect of all that you have studied earlier. The second is frame questions with these two types of or two kinds of tenses. So how to make questions, how to frame questions out of these two types of tenses. We will be seeing that. And thirdly, you have a homework to write exercise number 1 and 2, page number 72. So now let us talk about the usage of the past and past continuous tense. So when to use the past tense? Past tense is the tense we use to talk about something that happened in the past. So something that has finished, there is nothing to do in the future. So past means over, there is no effect in the present time. Let me read once again. You can also see at page number 76. I am not saying from anywhere. You have it in the book. You can also see that. Past tense is the tense we use to talk about something that happened in the past. For example, we can see here, he played, she watched. These two are the examples of the past tense. Now when we talk about the past continuous tense, it is the tense we use to talk about something that was happening in the past. So what is the difference? We can find out the difference between this one. This is past tense and then past continuous tense. So what is the difference? It happened. Here in a word, we can just identify or we can understand. So something that has already happened. And the other side, when we talk about the past continuous tense, we say something, this was something that was happening. So if you don't write this one, we just have like this, something that you can just remember this one, happening. So past tense happen and past continuous tense happening. So that was happening in the past. So this is the difference that you need to remember. And when we see the examples of the past continuous tense, we will see like this. He was playing. She was watching. Let us see page number 76 on top. It says we use the past continuous tense with the past simple when we want to say that one thing happened, when something else was happening, so that is in the past continuous tense. So remember these things. You have to remember only this one, that is happened, and the other side is past continuous tense when we talk about was happening. Sophia was playing the piano when Diego arrived. When Diego arrived, Sophia was playing the piano. Sophia started playing the piano. Diego arrived. Sophia stopped playing the piano. So here we have all the examples of the past and past continuous tense. So for the examples, you can see from the book. Otherwise, you can just write down on your own also in order to judge whether you are able to write in both the tenses like past and the past continuous tense or not. And as I already told you, the second thing is that to frame the questions with these two types of tenses. Here you can see was, I, he, she, it watching when a key scored a goal. Let me write a sentence for you. First comes subject, then we have will be playing yesterday. In this sentence, okay, subject is I. Was, okay, this is was. You can use were also. So this is known as helping verb. Plus you have the root form of the verb. Okay, main verb plus ing. So this is what you have to remember when you talk about the past continuous tense. First comes the subject, then you have was or were. Okay, this is known as auxiliary or helping verbs. Then you have the main verb plus ing. So this is the form, or this is how you write past continuous tense. Now, when to frame a question, what will you do? You have to place the helping verb before the subjects. That's why I just mentioned like this. So, how to place? As I've already told you, to place the helping verb before the subject. So, it comes here, and then this subject will come after the helping verb. So, you see, as I've already told you, was. Then this I will be placed in the second, okay? And then as it is, okay, there will not be any change. Was I playing yesterday? So dear students, just remember to change the order of the subject as well as the helping verb. Just change. Do not change the main verb. You are supposed to change only the helping verb. Place them before the subject, and the subject will come after the helping verb. So that is how you will be making or framing the questions. You have the second one also, you can see from the book. Now let us talk about the exercises given at page number 77. So circle the correct words. The first one is already shown to us. Let us see once. I wasn't wasn't walking to school when it began to snow. So I wasn't walking is the right option. Let us move on to the second. Alice wasn't eating. Alice wasn't eating. Dear students, okay, there is something to notice. You need to pay attention to one thing in order to avoid making mistakes. Like Alice wasn't eating her lunch when she got or was getting Dear students, just look at this sentence that I have written for you. If you observe certain things in this sentence, you can easily avoid making mistake. Here you see wasn't. Okay? What is that? Alice wasn't eating. So this is in which tense? This is already written in which tense? Hopefully, okay, you will be able to answer it. This is written in the past continuous tense. And you have to find out another one, okay, which is in the past tense. That's why we are talking about combining. Okay, one has to be in the past and the other has to be in the past continuous tense. So don't simply make or frame sentences simply. Okay, there has a some kind of a rule. So Alice wasn't eating her lunch when she got. Okay, when she got and was getting. So remember, as I already told you, it's a combination of two, past and past continuous. So since it is already written in the past continuous, so the second one will be, of course, in the past tense. So just circle this one. Now let us read, okay, what the verb I have done or made is correct or not. Alice wasn't eating her lunch when she got the email. So make sure that twice, okay, you cannot use past continuous tense. One has to be, okay, one has to be in the past continuous, the other has to be in the past tense. So this is how you can avoid making mistakes. Let us move on to next one. Were you driving home when your sister texted or was texting you? So the first one is already there. Were you driving? So it is in the what? It is already in the which tense? Past continuous tense. The first one is already there. So we have to find out the past tense only. So were you driving home when your sister, when your sister text or was texting? Okay, I'm not going to write that. Okay, please. Text you. So one has to be past continuous, the other one has to be in the past tense, simple past tense. So this is how you can try to write the correct sentences. Let us move on to the next question number 2. Look and write sentences in the past continuous tense. Sanjay run in a race for. So here you have got a phrase, okay? A sentence, not a sentences, few words are there. Simply like that you have to form them in the past continuous tense. So make use of all these words given and frame a sentence in the past continuous. The first one, Sanjay was running in a race when he fell. Let me do the second one for you, and 3 and 4 will be done by you. Harry, sleep, dad, come home. So Harry, then dad, sleep, then you have dad and come home. So these are few words given there. You have to make sentences out of this one. Let us make the first one. It will be Harry was sleeping when dad came home. So dear students, what have I done? I have made use of, I have made use of all these words and framed a sentence both in past and past continuous tense. So this is how you have to combine the sentence and write. So what have I written? Harry was sleeping when dad came home. So here was sleeping is in the past continuous tense, and the other one, okay, I have in the simple past tense. So this way you have to write it. So 3 and 4, please do it in the copy. So for your homework, just listen once more. Question number 1, 2 and okay, question number 1, 2. Only these two exercises are there. Please do them in the copy. Thank you, Shiva.